One of the first things to consider is your status. That being if you are a home mover or a first-time buyer. For first-time buyers, you could potentially buy a property with as little as 0% deposit because Skipton have a track record mortgage where if you have been renting for the last 12 months, you could potentially buy your first home with no deposit. Halifax offer a £5,000 deposit mortgage for first-time buyers, so do Accord, and Santander have a £10,000 deposit mortgage. Whereas for home movers, there are no kind of schemes available like that, so you're going to be looking at least a 5% deposit if you want to move home. Next thing to consider would be affordability. So let's say that you are looking at buying a property for £300,000, but your income is £40,000. If you're a first-time buyer, you could potentially get up to 6 times your income. So that means that a mortgage of £240,000 could potentially be available for someone that earns £40,000. If you still want to buy a property at £300,000, you know that you're going to have to put in at least a £60,000 deposit because your affordability restricts the level of mortgage that you can apply for. Another thing to consider would be your credit score, and also do you have any adverse credit. Let's say that you have a clear score, you are more likely to obtain a mortgage with a higher loan to value and lower deposit as opposed to someone that may have defaults, CCJs or missed payments on their credit cards. The last thing to consider would be your age. So let's say you are 20 or in your 20s, you could potentially look at taking the longest term possible, which is 40 years. That then means that the affordability could potentially be a lot higher compared to someone that's in their 50s and can only take a mortgage term of anywhere between 20 to 25 years. All of these considerations are what I do for my clients to ensure that they are getting the best deal and also the best mortgage for their scenario. The importance of your deposit, of course, is important. However, more importantly is your affordability, your credit profile, your status. All of these things will determine what level of deposit you will have to put in to purchase the property that you would like to. If you'd like for me to give you a better understanding of this level of deposit that you would require for the property that you would like to buy, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I look forward to speaking to you soon.